Good morning. It's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and yes, I'm finally back. It's been a hectic month. I am so sorry. I'll tell you about it when I get to making our little project. But to say the least, I did have to take some emergency time off. We had renters move out of our house and did a lot of destruction to the house, so we had to take care of that. And unfortunately, our home was in Chicago, so we had to fly back there and take care of things, including purchasing carpeting, hire people to clean, and on and on and on. At any rate, we decided to put the house up for sale, and so we took care of that also. So we took care of a lot of business, and hopefully things will go right, and we'll be here weekly again. And I just want to thank all the ladies that just stepped in and took the weekly challenge for me and just took care of it. But in the meantime, Christmas is coming. I've got a lot of ideas, and they're all going to be simple little Christmas projects that you can make. And this week's weekly challenge is just to make a Christmas project. I don't care what it is, just a nice simple Christmas project. At any rate, today what we're going to do is get your gypsy out, or if you're using the craft room or design studio, get that out because you're going to need it either way. I am setting my cursor here at 4.05 inches. I'm doing Simply Charmed. I need some Christmas tags, and I need some easy ones that are kind of cute as can be. There's a stocking here. I'm going to take the stocking, and I'm going to go and then duplicate that stocking. Set one on top of each other, and I'm going to blow it up a little bit so it's easier to work with. And move it over so one is sitting right on top of the other, just like it is right now. Then I will use this flip key right here and flip the top one up. That's simple. And then just bring it up so that the tops are matching. And then go to your basic key, hit the group button. You've got 1, 2, go to advanced and weld. That's simple. Double check it, and as you can see, we've got a nice fold just like that. Okay, now I'm going to save it. I've been having trouble with my gypsy where I've been clicking and I've been knocking it off, so I'm going to save it as let's see, shift lock, tag, dash, space, stocking. Okay. That way, in case I lose it, I've already got it made. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do is take and copy it, move it over, this is such an easy design, isn't it? Then we're going to copy it again. Oops, copy it again. And move it over. And I think I'm going to tap this up because I think I could have gone a little bit larger, like maybe a 4.25. But you know what? I'm going to show you an easy way of fixing that since we can make it a little bit larger. I want to make sure that my things aren't touching. Copy it again. Move it over. And look, I've got plenty of space here, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to the basic key. This is a fast way of just enlarging all of them. And hit each one of them so that they're grouped together. And then I'm going to just use the large ball here and bring it up in size. Move it over a little bit, move it down a little bit, up in size again and again. I think I really could have done a 4.25. And I can go up 2 more times there. Oh, 1 more. Now I want to double check my edges, so I'm good there. I'm using my pan key. Panning is holding my thumb on this bottom button and then moving it around. See, that's panning. Okay, got it. Everything fits within the boundaries, and I'll bet you let's do a guess. I bet you we're at 4.25, and all I'm going to do is grab one of them. Look at the basic key. Oh, 4.95. Wow. Okay, that turned out really big, which is good. Okay, and then hit your save button, and we're going to save it. That simple. Such an easy design, and it allows me, and I want to move this out, get it in. I've already cut one. See, and let's get out. Already cut one on my mat, and what I used is I used a two-sided paper where it was red on one side and like a textured white on the other side. And all you have to do at this point is score the center. Find the center and score it. And I want to get that out here. This isn't easy to work on when you're upside down. And all I did was match the line here with the line and this line with the line, and then scored it. Fold. And look at this stocking. Isn't it just too cute? I'm off a little bit on my, I didn't have it just right. You know, unfortunately, with it so far away from me, I didn't have it just right, so it is off a little bit, but you're not even going to notice it. So let's try one more, see if I can't get it right this time, but I'm going to turn it around where I can see. And hold on. Okay, let's try this again. I wanted you to see that as long as I get this straight, it's going to work. And I can score it, or I can set it up this way, and I'm going to try doing it this way to make sure it matches up, because you know what I thought of? It's not a straight line going across. The stocking itself isn't really straight because it sits at an angle even though it's straight. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but we'll do it this way. And there, we've got a perfect match. Okay. And isn't this an easy project? This time of year, I don't know about you, but I really look for easy projects to do. And I had a hard time cutting this. My paper was so thick. I had my pressure cut wrong. Set wrong, I should say, not cut wrong, set wrong. And so I had to do a double cut, so I've got kind of a funky edge on it. I'm going to do another cut on it, but I figured this is good for getting a project out this morning. See, I've got little frayed ends where it just didn't cut just right. It did, but when I went back for a second cut. And do you know how to do that, by the way? If you go to cut something and you find that it did not cut through, do not unload your mat. Go hit the key that says back to design and then cut it again. Just run it through and cut the thing again, which is what I did. And I think that's why I'm not matching up exactly perfect here, because both sides were identical, as you saw. So, okay, we've got our stockings, and now just give me another minute because we got something else to do this to make them just spectacular. Okay, I am back, and I'm back with an old hot glue gun that I've had that, let me tell you, just does stunts to me. Every time I use it, I get burnt. So hopefully you won't see me burn myself with this silly thing. I put aluminum foil out because it dribbles a little bit. And all you're going to do is put a little hot glue on this. And I haven't let my gun get quite warm enough, I don't think. I've cut my boa, can you stand it, in little pieces. I saw this, and I tried looking back to see where I saw this, but I think It was Miss Emma on My Creative Time. I'm not sure, but you know, she uses so much BOA stuff. I would venture to guess, and so I'm going to say that I probably saw it on her site. Look at that. Is that too cute or what? Now, I'm not going to put any sticker or anything on it. I'm going to leave it plain, and then the inside is white. I'm going to leave it plain. I am going to punch a little hole up here and then put a string in it, you know, twine in it. And I'm going to trim this. I wasn't too sure how far I needed to go. So trim the edge of the boa off there. This boa makes a mess. But I think it was Miss Emma at My Creative Time, basically because she's the one that uses a lot of boa. I did a couple years ago, and then I stopped using it because of the mess I make. But I thought, oh, this is just too cute, and this idea is just too wonderful. I have to use the boa. And I went out to Hobby Lobby, and I stood there. I mean, I've been looking at that boa for weeks. And I splurged and I got it. It was only $3.99. And do you know how many tags I can make for $3.99? Put that on. Oh, this is just too cute. And look at this. I've made 2 tags and haven't burnt myself, ladies. I'm so excited. Look at that. Now, is that adorable? Won't that look cute on a gift? And you saw how easy this is. I have literally done everything except cut on this video. So you are seeing actually everything as I'm doing it. Put the boa on, hold it down for a second so it kind of saturates in that hot glue that I've got there. And there's another one, that quick. And let's get the last one done. You know what? I'm going to cut a bunch of these. This is just too cute not to have a bunch of these on Christmas gifts this year. It only took me, what, 2 minutes to cut it off of my machine? And you saw how much time it took to fold them up. And the only thing I had to do is I had to shut off my video camera because I forgot to turn on the the hot glue. And so I had to get my hot glue gun out and turn that on. But that simple. 4 tags and we are done. That easy. Now, you can stamp it, and I got to see whether you can see this or not. You can stamp these. Look at this. Let me fold this up. Leave that off to the side. You can stamp them if you want. You can put a little circle, scallop or something in the center right in here if you want. Or you can leave it plain like I'm going to do. I think even plain, they're just too cute not to try. And for $3.99, I think the boa was something like 5 feet long. And this is using what? About 2.5 inches across. Do you realize how many tags you can make with that? Awesome. Just awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. And now your challenge is to make something Christmas. I don't care whether it's a tag, a card, I don't know, a box, whatever, a bag to hold a gift bag or something, or the Christmas card, whatever it may be. Something Christmas. It must have red in it, and it must have white. That's all you need to do. That's the weekly challenge, and I'll be giving away another stamp set. Seems like everyone likes the stamp sets. Personally, I like the monogrammed note card set, but that's me. That's what I like. I like something personalized like that. And if the winner decides that they would rather have the monogrammed card set or prefer that rather than a stamp set, just let me know when you go to claim your prize, okay? You have a great day. Thank you for joining us here at She's a Sassy Lady. And don't forget, you've only got 6 days to link up and you could win a prize. Now, I've just started the weekly challenge. It's not going to go away. It's going to stay. We're going to try to make it simple, but we're going to try to get it so that you're doing something. You're creating the things that you love to do. But I want to keep it simple because my life is so complicated, And I work full time, plus I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and I just try to squeak in the things that I love, and I love to craft, and it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple, and I try to do things in a timely fashion, so it's what we need for right now. And anything I make, it's things that I'm using. So hopefully you will make something that you too can use, and link it up. Bye now.